And we are off for today, day 2 of Kyle and Hulk's epic road trip across Europe. We're already tired. It's been like 10 minutes. How did it go in?
Giant gold ball.
Maybe we can have a slow motion replay of that. We have just filled up gas and cleaned the windshield here in Prague in the Czech Republic. It's time to get going. It was a long night. I was having a lot of problems with my maps yesterday, so let's hope I've alleviated that. Hopefully get some cool shots out of Prague here. Pretty rough night of sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Eastern European hotel is just like, the air conditioning is just not very good. And they give you these massive blankets, so you basically, what are you doing? Every European city is a little different for driving, we'll put it that way.
Turn right.
So I think we're just going to be on this road for a while. Go through Prague 2 towards Ipe Pavlova. Train station's going to be here on the left. And the National Museum right in front. Yep, train station on the left. Hlavní nádraží. And then we will go in front of the National Museum, which was honestly under construction for God knows how many years. It was always just covered. I think it actually is open now. And then here's one of the main squares of Prague on the right. We're not going to probably see much of it on the angle here, but Václavský náměstí, I think. So we got about 6 hours today, which sucks because I was up at 5 in the morning because this allergies was killing me. Just couldn't really sleep, so it's going to be a long day. But the good news is that I have a tea time at 4:30. And I was kind of worried about making it on time if I got out and going too late, but that's not going to be the case. Plenty of time there. And this pretty much takes us just out to the highway. I think through... I am really glad that I'm driving to the west every day, because that would be brutal if I was going east straight into the sun every morning. So I'm glad that I'm going the opposite way. All right, so we're in Chodov, which is home to quite a few Western companies. If you look up here on the right, you'll see DHL, you'll see Dell. So a lot of kind of just commerce down here, so to speak. Pretty much on the freeway at this point now, I guess. What else do we have here? Honeywell, Braun, yeah, Samsung. A lot of big companies here for sure. And that's it. Like, we're already out of Prague. The city's over, now it's just freeway. I'm looking forward to getting to the Austrian Alps and seeing something different. Oh, this traffic going the other way is insane. So we're off the main freeway from Prague. I didn't turn on the GPS today. I just forgot. But heading on the freeway towards Linz and České Budějovice. This is traffic. It's nuts though on the other side. So we've passed České Budějovice. Honestly, not a lot to really show. Just freeway, and we are probably only a few kilometers from the Austrian border. Last little Czech towns, and I mean the scenery is getting to be pretty cool, giving me high hopes for Austria. First time you guys have seen me today, I feel kind of like shit, to be honest. Something about the bedding and the air conditioning, I just feel like they don't clean the ventilation very well, and they give you these huge blankets, and so it's like, okay, I like to sleep in the cold, so I'll be the one cranking the AC, like, okay, 65 degrees, this is perfect under the blanket, but then it's just such poor ventilation. I mean, I just woke up, like, my ear hurts, I was so congested, had a sneezing attack, so oh god, that was kind of a rough night. I didn't go to sleep till 11, and I woke up at 4:55, but the good news is I think we're going to end up at the hotel in Austria by noon, because we left at 6:20 and it's a 6-hour drive, and that's with traffic. So there was obviously no traffic whatsoever. So my tea time for golf is not till 4:30, because I figured my ultimate goal was to leave Prague by 9. And I was 3 hours ahead of schedule there. When I made the reservation, which was just 2 days ago, I was the only one playing today. So hopefully I can just get on sooner, and also hopefully I can check into the room relatively early, because I could take the dog golf thing. They actually do encourage it at this course, and they have special doggy carts, but I honestly don't really think he would enjoy that much. Well, maybe he would. I don't know. But I want to walk the course. I don't want to be in a cart. I want to walk. I want to, experience golf in the Alps. So Hulky is going to probably get a nap. He's doing better today here in the car. I think it's helped by the fact that we went on a pretty long walk last night. So I think if I just make sure I take him on long walks every day after the drive, hopefully he will be a little more set up on the drive itself. So anyways, I'm going to flip the camera back around and take you guys through the last few kilometers of the Czech Republic, and we will be into country number 3. So I'm waiting for the signs to turn German. So far, they're still not. I do have to say, the drive through Czech Republic is definitely more interesting than Poland. Like I don't know, freeways felt a little nicer. Actually, I could tell the car was gripping better. I think maybe that's because Poland is so flat. It has all the plains, so you kind of just get blown around in the crosswinds. But definitely the car just felt more planted as soon as I was on some of the Czech freeways. And it was empty once we got out of Prague. It was like pretty much just empty freeways, I had stretches where I was the only car on the road for a few kilometers until I'd catch someone else. So we have about 260 kilometers to go till the hotel, and it says it's going to take about 3 hours. That's only 80k an hour, and I think it's because we're going to be in situations on these mountain roads where we're just stuck behind, a truck. Like the speed limit here is 90 and we're going 45. So know what you can do about it. Since I'm moving to a more laid back place, I'm trying to be more chill and, kind of have that go with the flow lifestyle. Instead of getting angry being stuck behind someone, I'm just going to try to be zen and chill about it and see how that works. So yesterday we missed the sign because I don't think there was one, honestly, of welcome to the Czech Republic. And I won't be surprised if there's nothing here saying welcome to Austria, but we shall see. Still looks like Czech. Yeah, I'd say we're like maybe 3 kilometers away, maybe 5. It's been nice. It's been a lot of roads like this in the Czech Republic. It wasn't just freeway, probably a stretch of probably about 100 kilometers on like a 2-lane freeway, but a lot of like just nice one-way or, more country forest roads. So that was a nice just change of pace. It was going to be a long day though, up at 4:55 and I'm teeing off for golf at 4:30. I think I'm running on a little bit of adrenaline because I was just so ready to leave Poland yesterday. And like I said, last night I was just running on adrenaline. I feel like I could have easily driven another 2 or 3 hours despite having, loaded up the whole apartment yesterday and done all that. And, I didn't leave till 2. And yeah, I felt like I could have kept going and maybe could have even gotten to Austria last night fairly easily. I thought I was going to be tired yesterday because I moved boxes and moved a house for a couple hours. I thought I'd be physically tired, but I really wasn't actually. So hopefully after 18 holes today, I will be a little more tired. Maybe some of the adrenaline will fade off a bit. Can pass here, and I was not ready for that. Wrong gear. Oh, of course, that truck's... What a... Oh, we're stuck behind all of you, and you decide to use the opportunity to pass instead of just very poor from that first truck. Had I been paying more attention and known that passing zone was there, I would have done that a little differently. Poor play by that truck, though, to cut everybody off. And now the editor has to blur the whole truck the whole time. Sorry. So I am avoiding Germany, which adds about 45 minutes to an hour on this trip, I think. I am avoiding Germany because I do not want any complications of just the dog's passport or my visa in Poland or Portugal. I just don't want any freaking complications. So I am avoiding there. And I'm pretty sure I did see a checkpoint yesterday because we were so close to the German border. So I will basically be getting down into Salzburg. Put some photos or videos of Salzburg up on the screen, which looks beautiful, and I wish I was stopping there, but I decided that I was going to play golf instead of seeing cities. I made that choice for a couple of cities on this trip. I think I've just lived out in Europe long enough now that cities are just another city with a square and some cobblestones. I've been here 10 years. I kind of know what I'm getting. I'm more interested in playing golf, I guess. So that's the thought process there. At the same time, I wanted to play golf more, but I'm like, how many days in a row am I gonna want to drive 5 or 6 hours and then play 18 holes of golf? And the answer was, well, I'll answer that question tomorrow morning. How about that? After I've done it. I don't know, maybe I'll feel so good today that I'll switch some of my hotels later in the trip and go play golf instead of going into the cities. But I am planning to go into Zurich because I'm actually interested in Switzerland. So I've never been to Switzerland other than just layovers. So get to see a Swiss city. What is this guy doing? So yeah, get to see Zurich. Lyon. kind of interested to see. I actually made a reservation already at one of, like, it's a crazy rated restaurant. It's not French, it's Italian, but it has 38,000 reviews. 38,000 reviews, like 4.8 average star. So I'm going to try that out. And I wanted to stay at the Intercontinental there because it looks pretty cool. So I'll stay there. I don't drink anymore. If I still drank, I'd be really excited, but I don't. So we'll see how interesting that is to me. I'm guessing it's going to kind of just feel like another European city. And then in Spain,
1 kilometer.
to head to the Spanish northern coast. And I'm staying in a small town, and I am going to try to golf there. And then Porto, well, since I'm moving to Portugal, I do want to see Porto. And I picked this route specifically to drive more through Portugal. I feel like it's a interesting way to see my new home. So we are 3 kilometers from the Austrian border. This camera has been running forever, but the sign does say 3 kilometers. And I guess the editor's still going to have to, you're still going to have to be blurring this truck. This is a 13-minute video so far. Up until the last few minutes, the license plate wasn't in frame, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. Hey, I don't make the rules. Yeah, this is why it's going to take so many hours, because it's 50 kilometers, 35 miles an hour, which is pretty slow. This looks like a border check of some sorts. There we are. There's a sign. Welcome to Austria. Yeah, no border checkpoint. Probably was at one point. Okay, yeah, let me through. Thank you. Yeah, let me through and I'll just deal with the next one. Maybe I can get around this one though. Okay, so country number 3, Austria. So this is crazy because there was absolutely no control holding back cars. So I guess I must have someone on this side. There was like no one motioning people through though. I did manage to get past that last truck, only to be behind 2 buses. So I have a feeling I could pass a bunch of these and you just end up with another one. So it's like, what's the point, right? Be patient, be zen. That's all I'm supposed to be doing on this trip. Anyways, so I'll flip this camera back on when there's more interesting things to see. Not that, I mean, this is stunningly beautiful, obviously, but we're waiting for the real Alps with some snow on them. Although it is middle of June, so maybe there'll snow by now. But we will see. Actually, let's get over the top of this hill and see if there's something cool to see. Oh, that's pretty neat. Big old little Austrian village town. I do feel like I'm in a good like driving rhythm here. Like I just don't like when you feel good and you're alert and you're awake and you're just kind of going, like I'd really rather not stop right now. I'm sure my dog would love to stop. Unfortunately, he's too big. I can't even put really a bowl of water down there. I was just gonna knock it over. We shall see. I'll just keep going for now. We've been at this for 2 hours and 8 minutes. I'm waiting for the nanny in my car to remind me to take a break at some point. Hasn't yet. And this is starting to get very beautiful though. It's just a reminder, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. My name is Kyle, and I'm an entrepreneur. Lived in Europe for 10 years, married, I have a young daughter, and we are relocating from Poland to Portugal. The family's already there, and I'm traveling across Europe with the dog. I have a staffing company, Hire You Way. We place remote talent into businesses, and Unfair Careers, which is helping people get the job that they want. I've seen over 10,000 interviews in my life. I've looked at probably 100,000 resumes, so I really have a lot of experience in that. And we give, good people good opportunities, what we try to do. So if you own a business you're looking to hire, go to hire-ua.com. You can go to kylemao.com for my daily emails about entrepreneurship, life abroad, everything else that comes to mind. Most of them are rather unhinged. Unfaircareers.com if you are looking for a new opportunity or need help getting a new opportunity. That's the sauce, the sauce. I was mixed 2 words there. That's it. Just this channel is just where I record and make the videos I want and show things that I'm doing. And well, this is a fairly big event in my life. So here we are. Oh, now I'm definitely understanding why it's going to take so long to get there. If all the roads are like this. But this is cool so far. Like I will say, I'm enjoying this. It is also worth putting the disclaimer on, as it is with most Eastern European and Central European countries, that 70% of the year, maybe more, does not look like this. It is not a bright, sunny, beautiful day at 70 degrees. It's gray, cold, wet. I'm guessing it's not much different here. Pretty sure Switzerland has plenty of gray days too. So always worth just putting that caveat on that. Even if you just go look at like France, everyone considers France to be, you know, going south, western, like, you know, go look at like some of the cycling races, like Paris-Roubaix, Radoslav. Put a video of Paris-Roubaix riders after the Hell of the North, the famous cycling race. You know, it rains there all the time. France is still very wet and gray and potentially muddy come April. So always worth just putting that slight disclaimer on here. It's kind of like I'm giving the Instagram highlight reel because I'm driving through here in the middle of June. But, you know, hey, Prague though was windy and it was also nice yesterday. But it, like when I first pulled in, it was gray and it was windy. It was cloudy. I mean, the weather's just crazy in this part of the world. Time check. It is 8:36 in the morning. I've been driving for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I just had 1 cup of coffee and 1 small glass of water this morning. Usually I try to wake up and drink a liter of water right away, but then I would be pissing up a storm. So, I mean, okay, let's be honest here. I'm sitting in an air-conditioned car. I'm not going to make this too dramatic, but I do, in general, just need to watch my hydration on this trip. And when I get into the hotel, since I'll be driving mostly in the morning, I'm a morning person. So when I get to the hotels, I need to be you know, catching up on that because I'm not drinking enough in the morning for sure. And I'm not going to because the last thing I want to do is have to stop every hour and take a piss. So again, I'm not running a marathon or scaling a mountain. I'm sitting in a fucking air-conditioned car. So take that with a massive grain of salt. Wow. And it's going to get better, I'm pretty sure. I hope. It's going to get even more spectacular here in a couple hours, I think. Okay, S10 towards Linz. I don't know what it says about me that I want to call it like Vins. Like Poland has a city, Lodz. Looks like Lodz, but it's pronounced Wodz, I think. Someone in the comments will correct me. So my inclination is to make my L's into that weird V/W sound. I don't know. I didn't bother to learn any Polish in 3 years here because I'm an arrogant
exit the
fucking American.
the ramp.
Okay, freeway. Austrian freeway. Wonder what the speed limit in Austrian freeways are. Czech Republic was mostly 130, which was nice. Poland goes
kilometers.
Between 140 and 110 a lot, so that's a fairly big difference. Czech Republic's pretty consistently 130, which is nice. So all European cars, new ones now, have these fancy little systems that put on your dashboard what the speed limit is, but wish I could just turn it off, honestly, the car. Just like the stupid nanny sounds. Wow, these freeways are nice, though. These are so smooth compared to the last 2 countries. Guessing there's going to be a lot of tunnels in my life for the next few hours. We shall see. So we are in Linz, and I see some very beautiful architecture to my right that you won't be able to see on the camera. And unfortunately, this is pretty much all you're going to be getting, I think, is this. So it's probably kind of worth just saying that as much as I want to, like, I'll probably review some of the things, like the hotels, and I'll take footage. But at the end of the day, like, after driving, like, I just want to eat something and go to bed. You know, like last night, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to sit here and like turn the camera on myself and make a video. I just want to lay in the bed. So I'll try to get footage and then talk about it the next day, or maybe if I feel up to it, I'll shoot something in the room. But yeah, I did a pretty poor job of capturing Prague last night, to be honest. And it's well, it's kind of hard with the dog too. I gotta keep that in mind. Why is the dog licking the door? Please stop licking the door. Hey, what are you doing? Anyways, so we'll see if I can do a little better today, especially because I'm not coming in as late. I think yesterday was probably gonna be the hardest day overall, just because I did the moving first. But anyways, Hilton, Prague, Atrium, let's talk about that. Nice hotel other than those vents. Decent location. You're not really in the old town. And honestly, in Prague, staying in the old town sucks. And maybe we can put some more Prague footage from previous years as I'm talking here. But like, you don't want to stay in the old town of Prague. It's just busy. It's overcrowded. I think you're much better off staying in like Prague 2, Vinohrady area, or Ondel even, Prague 5. Those are much, I think, nicer areas to stay. That isn't just like overrun with tourists. Anyways, yeah, Prague 2. Parts of Prague 1 going towards the river, Prague 5. Prague 3 is interesting, kind of run down, Žižkov, kind of hipster, kind of older, up and coming, trendy, whatever the hell they want to call it these days. But anyways, those are my recommendations. All right, what is this? This is the city of Linz, the freeway. I'm such a bad YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, by the way. I would never. If I ever start calling myself that, you guys can slap me. but not even showing you guys the cities, just showing you tunnels and freeways. I got places to be. How many continents am I traversing here? Continents, countries, God, I'm tired. Let's get out of the tunnel, baby, before we do that now. Oh, where am I going? Am I going the right way? I really hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, Salzburg. Okay, I'm going the right way. That's the general direction I'm going is Salzburg. Okay, so how many countries? Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, France, Spain, Portugal. 8 countries. I got 8 countries to traverse here in the next week, so that's why you're not seeing anything more than the freeway at this point. So we have 176 kilometers to the city of, I think, Warfen is what I put in, which is basically south of Salzburg, where I need to go in order to avoid crossing through Germany and hitting some checkpoint. And then we will go to Gut Brandelhof. If we could overlay the hotel I'm staying at right now, that would be swell, Radislav. I guess we're going again. Out of the city, out of the tunnels. No more 80-kilometer-an-hour speed limit. Off we go. This is why the lane assist, like for these situations, you have to turn it off in these new modern cars. Like it is so confused about what's lane and what's on. It's actually very fucking dangerous, if I'm being honest. Because it just has no idea what lane is what. And yeah, honestly, it's... See a plane taking off? What a view that would be to take off here. We are only 4 kilometers from Salzburg, I'd say, or my turn at least. I just have the center of the city in the map. Now we have so much spare time today because my tea time is not till 4:30, but I doubt I could check into the room until at least 3, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. So I might as well make a stop. And I haven't eaten anything today besides some beef jerky, so what a stunning drive though, for sure. Okay, it's almost 4 hours in the car, so we're almost done for the day. Next stop, walk around a bit. This bus. Come on, dude. Alright, let's figure out exactly where we are now. I don't know if we'll call it the center, but we're in Salzburg. And this is a pretty awful looking intersection. So I didn't do any research, so I just put in a parking lot somewhere near the old town and just gonna hope it's somewhere decent. I'll go be a tourist. Charming little town. Not gonna lie, these all kind of look the same to me too, though, at this point in my life. You just reach a certain point, everyone, you know, most of the Americans are like, oh, European buildings, architecture. It's like, it's all the same. So I wonder how much time this added on to the trip, of just getting into the town and driving around like this. Probably at least 20-30 minutes. And the old impatient Kyle would have said that's time wasted. But you know what? We don't have any schedule today, do we, Hulk? Just a tea time at 4:30, and it's only 10:20. And now we're only like an hour and a half away from the golf course and hotel. I guess we probably have a lot of German tourists here. It's right on the border. Definitely has small town vibes, though, for sure. Wow, that's a cool view. We're across the river Aire. No, nice river view. Try to get out and get some footage. Okay, I see a parking lot. Free? I doubt that. It says free on the sign. That seems hopeful though. Okay. Alright, walking around Salzburg now. Pretty small, pretty quiet actually. Hey, Hulk. Here in Salzburg. I guess this is the main square up here. It's pretty quiet, honestly. Not that many people. Mostly just older German tourists, it looks like. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. Credit where credit's due. Giant gold ball. Looks like my balls. Sorry if that's some very important national artifact I've just insulted. Actually, I'm really not sorry. But nice vibe. Oh, so I think we have about 2 hours to go, give or take, to Gut Brandelhof. I'll be teeing off this afternoon. Beautiful weather for golf. Actually, it's gonna be perfect. Assuming it's the same in the mountains. This is a couple hours away, so it could be vastly different, but I'm gonna hope for the best. So, oh, it's 10:50. We are like 3 hours ahead of schedule, or 2 hours at least. So just walk around for a bit and then go from there. Get some lunch, walk along the river, and get back in the car and finish this off. You're tired. You wind yourself up so much. You're so excited to get out of the car. You're already tired. It's been like 10 minutes. This is Mozartplatz under construction. All right, we're just gonna walk to the river and then be on our way. Oh, this is pretty cool. Now, that's a hell of a view. I mean, this is just pretty special, actually. Beautiful view. I'd love to just go take a bike ride here, but... Okay, our pit stop is over. We had a small little lunch, and now we are heading to the golf resort. Gut Brandelhof. Okay. Now leaving Salzburg, which I thought was a reasonably charming town, I have to say. That is a complicated signal. Doggy, your snout is in the way of the gears. Okay, move. What are you doing? Guess you have to blur that license plate, Radoslav. We should have a little running counter of how many license plates you have to blur because I'm commenting on their shitty driving. Oh. For the whole trip. That's probably 5. I don't know. Yes, let's just drive side by side on the street and don't let anyone go anywhere. 2 more cars you have to blur. This is just unbelievable. I don't think the camera does it justice at all, to be honest. It is just spectacular. So we are on the A10E55 South towards Werfen, and then we will turn towards our hotel, and I think that's going to be more mountain roads, we shall see. Might have just killed a bird, judging by that sound. Maybe we can have a slow motion replay of that thing that just hit the window. It sounded pretty heavy. This is just amazing. I don't think any other word can be used to describe it. So we're going to go into the tunnels again. No surprise there, really. No, I didn't really mean to go this way, but I think in 1 second here it's going to be worth it. Wow. Okay, this castle's pretty cool. I'll give credit when credit's due. Okay, this was just... Okay, 1 hour to go since we had to take this little side detour. I didn't need to go to that town. I just had put it on the map to take me around Germany. And now we will get directly to the hotel on these little roads, which I think will be pretty nice, to be honest. Sorry, Hulk. That's amazing, Hulky. It's just amazing. Still just cruising along here on these mountain roads. It is beautiful, but these roads definitely require full concentration. Wish I had my dad's S2000. That would probably be a lot of fun here. 13 minutes away now. This is some sort of resort town. God, these hotels look incredible, actually. I guess June is not quite the season yet, though. Doesn't fully pick up till July, from what I understand. Just saw a sign for golf. Okay, last 5 minutes until day 2 in Austria. Hotel will be here. As you can see, the scenery continues just to be next level. I'm so glad I came out here for this. Okay, I just saw a sign.
In 800 meters, turn right onto Hallmaker.
And I see some signs of people playing golf. That is what I'm looking for. Not bad. Okay, let's go find a spot to park. We made it. Check this out. This is insane, actually. So here is the room at Gut Brandelhof. And this ain't too bad. And they got something for the dog. Very kind of them. Very dog-friendly hotel, I guess. Where's the toilet? Ah, is it really separate? It is. Interesting. Gonna go try to find the golf clubhouse now and see if we can tee off early, potentially. And I am off to my tee time. It looks like a beautiful course, so let's play. And we are off to the golf club. That's the entrance to the hotel, and I think there's a way to walk through down here. I hope so. Everything else was stairs. We're gonna find out. So I have not swung a golf club in at least a month because I was sick and we were busy moving across the continent. So we're gonna see how today goes. It's not like I'm very good at this game to begin with, so we shall see. But I'm excited. This is just so beautiful that I'm gonna try just to enjoy it no matter how much I suck today. Just warmed up here at the driving range and now heading through the tunnel to tee number 1. I'm probably not gonna film much of this game, but I'll maybe take some photos throughout. So see you guys later. Hole 8 is over there somewhere. You gotta hit it across the river and you gotta go all the way down to this bridge and all the way back. This is just, I don't know, I can't say enough good things about this. It's so just stunningly beautiful. And the air is thinner up here, obviously, so the shots are going further. And just the way the ball looks on the cliff faces, it just looks like every shot you're hitting is like going to the fucking moon, honestly. It's yeah, very, very cool. And this is tee number 9, so you go right here after to tee off for the next hole across the water. Oh boy. First, let's see how my shot at number 8 landed, because it looked like it was in a pretty good spot. We're gonna find out here in a second. All right, let's see where this one ended up. Felt like it was dead on target. Did it go in? Either that or it went way, oh, it's way short. Fuck. Not even, yeah. It's way out there. Right on target, just way short, obviously. It's not, yeah, it's not. You can actually see the rain cloud and like mist. This is so cool. Just a few more shots of the hotel. It's a conference center, so they got conferences going on here. I didn't even explore any of this yesterday. Wine cellar. Looks like they have an indoor golf simulator. This is the downside to only having, not even 24 hours. How long have I been here? I've been here 18 hours. Since 2 o'clock yesterday. It's 8:30 now. Beautiful place, though. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about it. I really enjoyed my stay here. And now it's time to get back on the road and head for Zurich.